What's good, everybody? It's your Thursday boy, Anas here. Um, and I apologize for getting my video up a little later than anticipated this week. Of course, the holidays, family, and all that good stuff. Played a huge role in that, and definitely trying to get better about having my Thursday videos back up on Thursday. So thanks for being there for your boy. Um, while I get things back on track. Um, I know. Excuse me one second. I really need to learn how to edit because I would have edited that whole uh, section out. But anyway, this week I know that we've been talking about being trans during the holidays and being a part of the LGBTQ community um, and in the holidays and certain times of the year is tough, as is, especially when we have families and friends and allies. Not allies, I'm sorry, wrong word. Family, friends, co-workers, etc., that have a hard time accepting, tolerating um, the LGBTQ folk as people, and being trans during the holidays make things a little more difficult just because of the time of the year it is, like where it's all about being with family and creating memories and stuff like that. And in certain people, I mean, not just trans people, but there are people out there that honestly don't have family or whatever to go home to themselves for one reason or another. But it definitely hits different when you're trans during the holidays or going home to be with your family, um, because it's just like this outward notion that you're going to be fighting a mental war, an emotional war during the holidays with your family, because sometimes they don't really recognize, who you are as a person, and they dead name and misgender and all this other stuff. And I personally can attest to that, because over like, do my family know that I'm trans? Yes, they do know. But do they continue to call me by my birth name? Yes, they do. Do they continue to misgender me? Yes, they do. And and I honestly struggle with this for a little bit over a year, um, because I get everybody has to adjust. It's their transition too. It's you know X, Y, and Z. There's always variables and excuses and reasons and whatnot, as uh, you know, they just have their own line of reasoning to not uh, fully acknowledge who I am as a person. And I decided to just not let it get to me. Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, once upon a time, that person that they keep bringing up or mentioning or talking about, that is who I was. It's just not who I am today. Yes, I understand that. So in a way, I've been trying to embody a two, like a two spirit ordeal. Like, I'm honoring them in the fact that I completely get that this is who they know me as. And I get that they are wrapping their heads around who I am today. But I don't really feel like I'm getting the disrespectful end of the stick, if that makes sense. Like, in a way, like my family, they aren't going out of their way to use my right name, but they aren't going out of their way to not use it and be disrespectful about it, be rude about it. Like, I don't really know if that makes sense. Like, my mom recognizes me and calls me her son, says I'm the son she's never had, which makes, of course, me feel really, really good. And she says that in front of family, in front of friends, and stuff like that. So, I get, I have that support. Like, I love my mom. And then I have, my grandma, who just absolutely refuses. And and it took me a while to wrap my head around like why her refusal is her refusal. And we can keep using the same line, like, can't teach old dog new tricks. She's from, old school and all this other stuff and blah blah blah. And just in all honesty, it's just like people just hold you in a certain degree, in a certain way, that letting that go, to them, especially family, kind of makes them feel, I don't know, not important. I don't know. I don't really know if that's fair to say, but that's just how I kind of feel about it in the moment. But I still said I'm still the same person. Still love Celine Dion. My favorite color is still red. Only thing is that my voice is lower, and your boy getting facial hair now. It only took me about 2 years to get that to come in. I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, but being trans during the holidays is definitely a difficult time of the year. But at the same time, just like always, hold yourself up. The days pass, the time pass, and then we all get back into our same, routine, and back to the same old, same old. But the holidays are definitely about family and whatnot. So, just make the most, create a family, join mine if you don't have one. I mean, I got a big heart, and I love love. So, if you need family, come join mine. So, all right, I'm a little bit under the weather, unfortunately, again. But I'm gonna leave y'all to be out there, and love up on one another, and and just remember, if you can just change the world one mind and one heart at a time, then you have done a good job while here on earth. So until next week, um, stay up, stay safe, and uh, yeah, uplift, uplift. And right now, let me just make a little side note. I'm sending out all my prayers to the troops that's being deployed right now as we speak, because of a person and their decisions running this country. I apologize that this is, I know my apology means jack crappity crap, but apologize on behalf of the fuckery. We don't, we don't want another war. So anyways, stay up and stay strong, y'all.